Hi guys, welcome back to another posing video with Phoebe. This is going to be short and sweet introduction because Phoebe has to, well, me and Caden were late and Phoebe actually has to go on the dot today. So short and sweet introduction, 7 weeks out today, feeling a little, I know, 7 weeks, I know.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, but I feel like coming together a bit more, leaning out a little bit.
Getting changed and stuff, I was like, I can see lines it, like looking deeper and all that type of thing.
So the bottom half has taken a little while to come in, which I'm not mad about because when I last competed, my lower body came in really quickly and it was really small. Okay. So I feel like we're trying to preserve the muscle and just do it slower. Yep. And hopefully it comes in.
I think definitely it will come in. I think it's just a case of, like you said, you want to keep your fullness there, you want to keep the pop there as much as you can.
I mean, I'd rather have bigger legs which are less striated than smaller legs which are diced, you know, so hopefully we can get good balance. But yeah, we're just going to run through my routine today, my eye walk comparisons, and yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. We're going to make a few changes, but at this point now it's exciting. We're going to start getting leaner and we're going to start changing things based on how we look. So let's get into it. I'm already sweating, which is not a good sign.
It's so hot,
so what I was saying was this part of the so we've gone back to here, and then we originally stepped forward and turn round. I'm not a fan of that.
You land that really?
I landed that well.
Obviously, so do it again.
Hold on, let me tie my tiny notch of a bun up. The extensions have come out for a while, guys, because I dyed them green. So you're gonna, let's not talk about it. Okay, so we've gone from here, and then we step forward. I mean, that was fine actually, wasn't it?
So what I find is even with that one, when you do it, you're twisting through your feet still. So it's almost like you're facing the back, which we don't want to do. So try and think it's the foot that you step forwards with. So you step, this foot's going to stay facing the right, and then the other foot just continues to turn.
So you put your pressure on this foot?
So, I mean, you don't put loads of pressure on this foot, so just a step, plant the foot, then twist.
Okay,
I think what you're doing...
So, step.
Yes.
Right, I'm twisting on my foot.
You're twisting on your foot and then landing, and it's not consistent. So, try and if you can...
So, go from here.
Good.
And then we go step, twist.
Yes, like that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it does look nice because it is going to look nicer.
It does look really nice. And the only thing is if we add obviously another pose or do another transition, I'm not saying that you don't have time, because you do have time, but it's longer.
Yeah, and you want to take your time with the rest of it.
Sometimes it doesn't look nice when there's so much going on.
Yeah.
With the wellness routine,
here,
4 turns.
Step, plant. I need to, so I got to get it in my head. Step, plant, twist.
Yeah.
So you almost twist when your foot is there.
Once your foot is landed, continue to turn.
So step, plant, twist.
Yes. And then try and not twist too much to the point, because I don't
want
to feel like look here. So where you are there, that's a nice amount of weight showing up here. We don't want to go too much. So it just looks large or white.
So not like this?
Yeah, and we want to try and be more diagonal to the front, so we still have projection, but we can see this like curve.
Okay. So we'll go from, so we go from here, and then down, step, plant, twist.
What I would say with the hands, don't bring, so when you do this, you bring this arm completely behind. This here. So just try and, if you can, I would say just a small round. So don't bring it. So I think also what happens is this is a lot
propels you.
So that's probably why you felt like you have control.
So from here, down, step.
Round. There you go.
Okay. Yeah. I was going like this, and it was like wee, like.
It takes you. It's momentum, so try and not allow the arms to lead you too much.
Okay. So go from here. So down, step.
Good. Nice, that's better.
Cool.
It also looks nice as well because it's just a little bit softer.
Yeah.
Kind of go round. I mean,
and it's not full.
If you're more comfortable, get used to like playing around with tempo, so you can step around round, and then land soft if you want to. So you can kind of play around with the tempo.
Adjust it, yeah.
Give yourself time. Don't think, oh my god, I need to go faster. What it is right now is fine.
Okay.
It's just consistency.
Cool.
So, same again.
Let's try it one more time. So here.
Good. Step. Round. Better. Still just trying to get used to it because you do.
I just spun on it. Yeah.
That arm. I'm trying to figure out where we can kind of place the arms in the potential.
So,
I do like this, but I don't want it to go. Think about this arm going back versus here, because I think when you're stepping forwards, here this arm goes behind you like this.
Yeah, I go like this.
Yeah, I just want to go like this. So just move the arms in that direction. Versus here, Does that make sense?
Okay, so don't swing it. Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Okay. I didn't even realise I was doing that. I didn't even register.
It's like little things like this, especially when you're in prep, like you don't even realise you're doing them. And then I'm the eyes, that's what I'm here for.
So here, step.
Better.
Okay,
Does that
cool,
make sense?
Yes. Oh, have you seen those really cool water bottles that like have the
thing on
attachment
the
to it?
I see them on TikTok all the time.
I saw one the other day. How funny is this? I saw one the other day and the guy was filming and I was looking at the phone, looking at the attachment, and then I thought to myself, fuck, like I literally look like I'm just like this in his camera. I just found it so interesting and I was like, shit, he's gonna watch that back and I'm gonna be staring at his camera.
Honestly, that is literally practice. You can just do it like death set.
I was just thinking to myself, I was like, I wonder how much that is. That's really cool. I wonder how much I'd use it. And the whole time I was just like,
oh shit, sorry.
Okay, so.
Good. Nice. Quarter turn. Good. Nice. Good. This pose is looking really nice now. This, your upper body, since I last saw you, it's definitely gotten smaller.
Yeah.
Like since I've last seen you, but not in the back,
just like compacted, yeah.
Smaller because I think everyone hates when you hear small.
Yeah, no, it's good for me, it's good.
Yes. So it definitely looks more.
Yeah.
Right now.
Perfect.
And face that. Good.
Sorry, I shouldn't have done that with my arm.
1, 2. Good. Just be careful how you get in. Remember we said before about
hip hinging, yeah.
Try and stand through the core a little bit more. There you go. Because what I don't want to do, relax me, is you compromise your waistline from the back. So I don't want you to thicken your waistline because you're compressing down and then hinging as well.
Okay.
So it's kind of going like
So you want me to just go like this?
Try and think of RDL going back, don't bend the knees. So try and go here, then hinge, just go here. Yeah. Nice. Good. Nice. And face back around to the front. Good. Yeah, your comparisons looks pretty nice. You'll get used to your comparisons.
Yeah. It's just that turning, isn't it, from the back and the hip hinging, because I'm just so used to going like this.
Yeah, so when you go here, try and just keep the sway, land, push. So what you're doing is when you're coming into that middle, you're like here and you're going down and out, which we just don't want to do when we're in, especially on stage in this position. Try and keep the hinge there.
So,
go from your sides. Just like this from here. Good. So from here, you transition. Nice. Round. Good. Now keep the glutes up. Here. And then just hinge. Yeah, like that. That's what we're trying to do instead of kind of bending.
Instead of going like this and then, it just looks ugly.
Also, these like little things that we do, obviously habits-wise, we'll probably accentuate them on stage because we don't, like, regardless of just what it is.
I'm gonna be like,
so obviously, So and then also when you're from your back, I would say so at the moment you're trying to swivel. Try and just do a sway to here.
So we're literally just doing 1, 2.
I feel like I don't think, I mean, you can obviously get used to a swivel if you want to.
Yeah.
But I feel like a sway looks nicer. It's a bit more simple.
Show me the 2, if that's okay.
A swivel that I think what you were trying to do is here, but you're dropping your glutes. So you're going here. Versus keeping them here. So I would just say, keep the hinge here. Just sway to here, then turn around.
Okay, so we're just going sway to there, and then turn.
And then continue, yeah.
Okay, so from the back, we're in this position, and we're just doing one,
yes,
there.
Good.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because I was going like, woo,
yeah.
okay.
I think what I don't want to do is compromise again the glute from this
Yeah.
and there.
So just literally there.
Yeah. If you do, go a little closer with your footwork, tiny bit closer.
Yeah.
I don't want you to go too wide because I don't know how to see closer.
Yeah. Okay, so here.
Yes. Now when you bring in as well, when you bring in, keep your glutes up. So that's where you drop here.
So here.
Push back. Yeah. And then hand to the side. Because at the bottom, you have really long time to push this.
Yeah, they're like down here. They're literally like,
It's like that.
look at that.
So when you
Look, they're down there. What are they doing?
why are you that long? Like, so when you do this, because you have long times, when you don't push them back, you can see that fold.
Okay.
So, which is normal.
So it needs to be like here.
And especially because you're in this position, you can really see that nice split.
Yeah. And then
the
step.
time as well.
Turn.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it's hot.
Like,
Look at this sweat. It is actually hot though.
It's getting hotter as well, which I hate. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. This is the life for you. But yeah, how does that feel? Okay. We'll do
Yeah.
it around.
Just got to work on that.
Yeah.
Might go a little bit slower so I can like remember everything. Okay. Right.
Good. Nice. And quick time. Good. Nice. Even that one, where you go here.
It's behind the back. Yeah.
Try when you step, just again thinking of going back, so you're here, back, round. Yeah.
Got ya.
So what I also don't want to do is, I mean this is just where my eyes got drawn to because I'm aware of it.
Yeah.
You do this, your shoulders here.
Yeah.
So your arms not like
Yeah.
yeah. So you just see shoulder. That's what
Yeah.
I got caught. So just try and keep it back so it's not like.
Okay. So from here.
Good. Nice. Push it back. Yes. There you go. Good. That's better. And it actually kind of pulls
Yeah.
back, which actually I prefer the way that looks. Nice. And just back. Good. So we're going to keep the glutes up. Sit, and then hinge. Good. Better. That's better.
And then.
And sway. So in. Round. Good. Nice. Good. And then you're getting so much, like, you're getting
I'm not gonna look awful.
Your flow definitely is
It's getting there, yeah.
You're getting way more confident. You can see it as well.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah, I think as I get leaner as well, like you do just get more confident with it. Like as new things start to come in, I think it'll be, yeah. Right.
This is what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
To be fair, it won't be this hot on stage. So
No.
at least you're practicing in a climate that's like
Fucking hot, yeah.
Toronto. Wait.
No, Toronto will be quite cool, I think. Yeah, Toronto and Alicante.
Yeah. So you're in summer though. Yeah, it'd be like north. It would never be this. It's never going to be this. So you're honestly fine.
Honestly, it's just the tan, like, you know, you just see people's tan running like
But
how.
the way that you'll do things, especially because you'll be a lot leaner and the way you'll deplete and stuff like that, you won't have much sweat out.
No, and also as well, like wellness, it's not really like figure or other classes where like you have to fucking like hold. It's more about like if you've got it, you've got it. You just kind of get into the, like if you like what I found, which was weird with wellness when I first started. I was trying to hit poses and like tense.
Yeah.
It's like I was trying to like tense my leg, and it looks worse.
Yeah.
You're not meant to. You're not meant to.
I always find this like when you like I always find when you relax your muscle or when you tense your muscle, sometimes it looks like it gets smaller.
Yeah.
And you lose those lines. Sometimes
It does.
It depends what category you are.
But like here, like my glute here, that's relaxed, and then as soon as I tense it,
It's smaller. That's what
it's smaller. So it's like relax. Like so, like it's like in wellness, like you don't want to do that. It's the same with this quad. Like I see girls like trying to go like this with their quad, and it's like just relax it and push it out. Like
They want striations. Yes, they want conditioning and they want lines, but they want striations. So when you squeeze, most of the time it's when striations start to come into play, and that's when they're like,
too much.
Be careful.
Yeah.
So just try and
Yeah, should we migrate over here?
Yeah, try and allow it to be more, less is more, I would say.
We had it on for like 4 degrees the whole time. And we had so many like issues because like, it wasn't until like a year into our tenancy that they told us that like, it doesn't actually get down to 4 degrees. So it's just like fighting itself. So they were like, put it at like 17 and it'll be fine. But then I was like, what's the fucking point in having 4 degrees on there then if it's not gonna get down to it?
Goes down to like, I want to say like 19 or 18 or something.
Yeah, ours goes down to 18. Yeah.
Say like, oh my god, that's actually quite high. It's really not.
But we're buying fans and aircon units now because in about 5 minutes time, they're gonna be about $1,000. Like they literally get so expensive. And the thing is, if you're like us, we already have our aircon unit at like the lowest it is. So we have like, as it gets hotter, we have nothing to go down to. It's just gonna get fucking hotter. Yeah.
We only have it on low though, so we don't never really have it on like high. The only time we ever have it on high is if we went away to my mom for 3 days. It was like boiling when we got back.
Yeah, put on high.
Like a 9 and it was fine.
We're so bad. Like I'd say like our aircon bill is probably the highest out of everyone I know. We have every room on, all high, all aircon. My friends that I'm going away to Malta with on Tuesday, they have bought tracksuits because they know that I just go around and turn the aircon down to like, I would literally like love to. I love it. I just hate being hot. It's just like, I hate the heat, I hate the sun. Yeah, no. I don't like it.
Okay, so
bit sidetrack, guys. Okay.
So routine.
Yeah.
Anything specific?
I'm still working on my walk-in. I feel like I'm trying to find my identity with it.
I'm trying to know where I am.
But the walk is fine. Like it'll definitely get there. I honestly just think it's like the fact that I'm not used to wearing heels. I'm walking in heels, and when I have walked in heels before, I've been like this. So it's just not something that's natural. But like, I feel like I can do like quite a few like variations of walking, like where it's just really normal, like not exaggerated, and like go for it like that. Or I can try and do the whole like kicking out thing, but then I feel like I'm thinking about it too much.
I think the hard thing is, when you practice something, do you practice with like music and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're definitely trying to get yourself used to. I think your walk when we practice it, I think we need to get used to having a tiny momentum.
Yeah.
So slow.
So it's not so slow, but like when I was doing it last time, I was kind of just being just quite like normal with it.
That's fine. In my opinion, that's fine. Remember what we said before about the hips and
the twisting of the hips, yeah.
And even if you want to have a little bit of.
Because then, like, if I was to twist, I could just go like.
That's fine. And then over time, I honestly would say the only thing we need to change is potentially arm placement.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the arms can be slightly more out, and then that.
Yeah.
You don't want to then be like, right, we need to twist a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
So your arms kind of help you twist into the.
Yeah, if you're using them.
The momentum of the.
Yeah. But it's this floor is so shit. So it's like.
2, 1, 2. Better.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it has a bit of momentum to it, but it's not like slow. You know?
Yeah, and I think I will go faster. It's probably because I'm going slower. Let me stand over here. That's a bit better, maybe.
1, 2. That's better.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you're using it to sway as well. Yeah.
Also, I would say, have a bit more hinge in the hips when you're walking.
Okay.
So hinge your hips backwards.
Okay.
A little bit when you're
So.
Yes, better. That's better. Good.
Okay, cool.
Because what I think sometimes is you don't want to look too stood up straight because you are obviously shorter or back.
Yeah.
So we don't.
And they're also lower, so you kind of need to be like.
I want to try and have a bit of hinge so we can kind of accentuate the hips more. Yes, that looks nice. Good.
Okay.
Identity-wise, what are you wanting to look? It sounds weird. What are you wanting to look like when you're on the stage? And what is the presence that you want to have?
I want the judges to look at me and just think I've got a good routine.
Yeah.
I'm a good natural poser, and perhaps I'm not trying that hard to pose. I want to just to look effortless, but not like I'm trying to go over the top. Do you know what I mean? Just like, oh, she's confident, she knows how to pose, but she's not trying too hard, kind of thing. Like, almost like, is she bothered? Like, that's the kind of vibe. That's the kind of vibe.
I think as well, I mean, the reason I asked is because I want to try and figure out what facials you want to try and think like doing.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, I think like very smiley. Yeah. Very smiley. Like, I paid for my teeth, so I might as well show them off. Yeah, like when I actually hit the poses, like I feel like my poser would be like I would smile.
Yeah.
And
the only reason I ask is because I do like when you have that kind of look where you have in some shots, like the entire time.
No. I think like I can obviously choose which ones. Yeah. That is important, you know, because when I went on stage for my figure show, I didn't fucking crack a smile once. Because I didn't practice it, and I was shitting myself, so I was just literally like just doing my poses, and I thought like, I don't think there was anything worse than just standing there and then all of a sudden going,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I say, I think play around with it, the next kind of couple of weeks, play around with it. It's so long time, but play around with what you prefer to do. I would say, try and have like a smize almost, like looking forwards, and then when you go into that first front pose, then
hit the smile,
When you just did that second ago, when you kind of had that smile, I like that. So that's why I was asking. So I mean, just again, play around with it.
Yeah, I think it's a bit weird when people walk on like.
Yeah, it's like.
Have you seen that movie Smile, where like they're literally smiling from the side, like no?
People have a smile the whole time.
No.
So there's no difference.
Like a mixture between like sexy and then like, oh, I'm happy to be here, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm also happy to be here. Okay, cool.
So walk it in.
Okay, we'll walk from here. And also I've got to remember to like actually like look at like the judges too. I was going to look down then and up, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. Well. My foot needs to be a bit closer. Oh, fucked up, I was going into my comparisons. Right, so here, and then it's 1.
It's literally the floor.
Yeah, my heel. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, round. Good. Nice. Good. Nice. Good, nice. Okay.
And then walk
so
up.
the only thing is trying to get used to the walk to the back.
Yeah.
Feel comfortable with that.
I keep on forgetting that like I'm not turning around again. I forgot things as many comparisons.
On the day, we'll probably do a comparison round first, as in like a numerical call out first. So like you'll just do numbers. So for example, your numbers 1 to 5. We'll do like front pose side, back side, just like a numerical comparison. Then take you up, then you do your routines, then you come off the first call outs.
Okay,
That's how it's done, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Also, depending on how many there are of you, I'm sure there will be a few.
Yeah.
Do it that way.
Yeah.
So I was going to say you'll do your individual first if you want. So just try and.
Mate, I'm probably going to be first out because of my name.
Surely you can just do Kira Justin.
Yeah, I could do, couldn't I? I was first out in my figure pro debut and I shat myself.
It's Kira
Aston. Yeah.
Is it Justin?
No. So my first name is Kira Jane, and then my second name is Aston. So my Instagram is Kira J Aston, but everyone calls me Kira Justin, which is fine.
Justin. So Justin's not.
No.
What the fuck?
Yeah. No one knows. No. So my second name is Aston, like Aston. So that's why I always get called out first.
Okay. Oh my god, that's so bad.
You're like, why? It's a J. That's alright. It's fine. It's my fault. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck's sake. Yeah. And
I spelled my name.
oh, sorry. I spelled my name wrong.
Here's the corrections. Yeah, unfortunately, if you have an A, you get more.
Yeah. I mean, there are a few people.
It's not always the same. It's not always like that. Sometimes you do it with first name, so.
Yeah, that'd be better.
Sometimes you do it with first name, so you bang in the middle if that's the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you have time in between that kind of, which you will actually, because you won't be, you'll either be, if you're first on stage, you'll be the first group, for example.
Okay, yeah.
So then when you get off,
Yeah.
you'll be able to have time to just go through like the.
Yeah.
Be like, right, remember, do this.
Yeah.
And then if you are the first one, then you go on and you're done.
Yeah, that's good.
And then also you have a good in between the individuals, and then you go on to the first call out, so you can be like, right, what do I
Yeah, what do I need to change? Yeah.
How does that look?
Yeah.
Which is pretty good, that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
So,
So you're not like off and then straight back on again.
So
Yeah. Right, let's go from.
try and when you do that's it, walk to the back of the stage, try and make sure that you, because here, when you do this, here, that transition, that's nice. Try and always take a step with a bit more, again, momentum. I think it's like here, then you turn. And the turn looks really nice.
Okay. Shit. It does. So we're here. I just looked over my shoulder. I need to be 1, 2.
And 3. Good. That was better.
A little bit better. The floor is fucking hell.
Keep your glutes just a little bit more up on your
Yeah, so here. So here. 1, 2, 3.
Good. Try again. I want momentum, but I don't want it to be so much more in that turn. So
Okay.
control that turn a little bit more.
Okay, so here. It's trying to keep the glutes up, isn't it?
Yeah.
1, 2.
3.
Did I lead on the wrong foot?
You did an extra step.
So it's here.
Good. So we go.
1, 2, 3.
Better. That's good.
Okay,
so
yeah.
You want that consistency.
Yeah.
You're trying to get you used to it, keeping this really
Yeah.
Because I think when you're doing it at the moment, I know the floor is not happening.
Yeah.
When you walk, it's cautious.
Yeah.
Which I know obviously.
Because it needs to be like this is the position I'm in, so it's learning how to like walk in this position.
Have a very, very slight dip with your upper body if you need to, because again you have the upper body, so we can use that if we need to, so you don't have to think this the whole time, because that is what's the issue. It's just walking like that, like it obviously I have to do it for my glutes, but like if I was just here and then I just had to go 1, 2, I'm fine. It's because I literally have to be like this and I'm like if you need to, very, very small in the upper body, very small there. So
okay. So
better, good.
Yeah, that feels a little bit better, yeah.
So it's just I just want that consistency with the walk, here, turn, versus it being just cautious at that first.
Yeah. So here.
Good.
1. Oh, I did it off the wrong leg.
Very good. Try and also, I just realised, try and make sure you do a step, like you're in front of your step.
Okay.
Sometimes here.
Okay. So this floor.
Try if you want to do it this way, if you can.
Yeah, maybe. So we're here. And then it's 1, 2.
It could literally just be wrong.
That was okay.
I think you're just cautious because the floor is.
Yeah, the floor is so shit. Okay. So, pulled in, here, 1, 2.
Yeah, it's literally the floor.
It's the floor.
It's fine.
Easy fix.
You're honestly fine.
That was better. Okay.
So I wouldn't say that you don't need to worry about it too much.
Yeah. I mean, the walking is definitely the biggest thing I need to work on, which is fine. Got 7 weeks to do it. And then like it's just arm movements really.
So your arm
They're fine. It's just some of them are a little bit.
I think your main is arm movement in your walk, and then also the arm movement
when you
do
turn.
this transition. That's the only time the arm movement in my opinion thinks that just needs a bit more work. Okay. This looks really nice. This is really taken a big time. It looks a lot nicer.
Okay, cool.
I think it's only those two parts.
Yeah.
So when you're from this position, so your front pose, you do to transition into your side pose.
I do.
The normal one, so you're here.
So here. Oh.
Oh no, sorry. I'm confusing you. Sorry. Into your side pose. Sorry.
So my side pose, which my first one. So here.
Good. Round. Twist. Good. That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And then face the back.
Then it's.
Good. Round. Good. Step. And good. And then we quarter turn to the other side pose. Sway. Good. Round. Good. Round to here. Good. And then we step it back into the front pose again. Good. So all of that's fine.
Yeah.
All that's fine.
It's just not going too much like this because she got some traps.
I would honestly say, like, when you're in your routine, hand-work wise, like I said, it's just that front pose.
Yeah.
So then step forwards and round to this positioning, just making sure that doesn't go behind. Going to the walk. Honestly, like I said, honestly, the walk is literally the walk arm movement, and then that's it.
So I think the walk arm movement, so say like if I was walking to the front, maybe I should try it along this way, but here, 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
Is that better to like twist in my glutes out?
Arm movement positioning, you want it to be like slightly diagonally, and you're just moving from this positioning, so you're here.
Okay, so here.
Good, nice. Good, better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, the floor.
when you, same with the walk to the back as well, again, not as much arm movement is needed, but a small amount, and then round.
And then turn, yeah.
This looks great, I love that.
Yeah.
And then the walk forward, just making sure that was comfortable.
Cool.
Something else. No, I think that's it. I think the main, like I said, the main focuses are just those movements, work-wise. Your comparisons are honestly fine.
Yeah.
What we'll do next time though is go through an actual comparison round.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah.
I want to try and do like moving around.
Yeah.
So getting you used to moving.
Yeah.
You get swapped, I walk to the back, walk forwards.
Nice.
Like those types of things.
Yeah. Like real life, like yeah. Okay, cool. Nice. I don't think so. I think that's literally it. Yeah.
Good job.
Let's do a still for. Actually, we'll sign it off and then do a still. Okay. Cool. Right. I don't feel like I sweated as much.
I think it's because we come.
Yeah. It's not because I'm getting better. It's just because we come closer to the aircon.
Here, you were boiling.
I know.
Now we're a bit cooler.
But no, that was really good. I keep on saying it, but I'm just so fucking happy that we started early. Like, so happy, because this isn't stressful. This isn't like I've got to go away and like learn a million things. No. It's just like I'm checking in 3 times a week anyway, so all I'm doing is after my check-in spending like half an hour on posing, and then also seeing you pretty much every weekend. So it's a lot, guys. Like, I feel like it's one of those things where you just don't think about the posing when it comes to bodybuilding and when it comes to all that kind of stuff, because everyone's so focused on the physique and how good it looks and how much time they must have spent in the gym and how hard it must have diet. Like, if you have shit posing, it really doesn't fucking matter. Like, you can't showcase it.
You can have the best physique. I always say that you could have the best physique if you show off the worst.
Yeah.
It could be the worst physique.
Yeah.
So.
And it can honestly make or break your placing. Like, they can obviously see people have good physiques, but if you haven't got good posing, they just know you haven't put in the time and effort. Because everybody can have a basic level of posing, you know, which people can look at and go, okay, she's tried. Or he's tried, so.
I think it gets more competitive at the pro level because there is more you can do.
Yeah.
So then it's like, do you go, I always say to my pro girls is try and not overcomplicate it. Like with you, we've really simplified it and made it elegant and really showed off your strengths versus trying, okay, let's do arm movement here and do this here and do too much.
Just doing a good job of something very simple instead of doing a bad job of something that's very hard. Like, like it's not, unless you know you're good, there's no point in doing that, because the likelihood of you fucking up on stage is pretty high.
I mean, even people that are good fuck up.
I mean, the thing is as well, like, just the smallest thing, like the smallest little wobble on stage, honestly seems like an earthquake, doesn't it? You're like, fuck. You'd be beating yourself up like from it for ages. That's why earlier when I was like, I'm not sure about this turn, because it had a few wobbles with it, but We've sorted it. It's good. Very excited. I'm going away next week, so I'll be checking in with Phoebe in 2 weeks' time. Should hopefully be a bit leaner. I feel like I look a little bit better this time.
She's like, hopefully. I'm like,
hopefully.
Yeah.
I do have to give myself a little bit of credit. The lighting in this studio is shocking. It's absolutely shocking. It's fine. The trolls can still come at me. It's fine. But like, I'm just saying, there is better lighting out there. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed another posing video with Phoebe. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.